Good day. Welcome to our IGCSE Physics series. And we are looking at the first section of topics that you will find in your IGCSE curriculum. Here we will explain some concepts and try to give you a clearer understanding of what is in your textbook. Please feel free to pause and use the resources that we show in the slide series, and also note down anything that you think you will need in future. We hope you enjoy this series. Now in the next section, we have powers of 10 shorthand. So how do powers of 10 work? Powers of 10 are basically when you can put various multiples of 10 into one number. So if you look at the bottom here, you have 4,000. So it means that 4 is times by 10 3 times because you have 3 zeros. So that refers to the 10 multiple. So powers of 10 shorthand is a more neat way to write numbers with multiple zeros at the end. So if you look at the multiple of zeros that we have after the 4,000, so it's 3 zeros, therefore we will write 4 times 10 to the power of 3, because there are 3 zeros. So therefore there will be 3 zeros after this one, or well, with this one. And then what is standard notation? What is standard notation? So standard notation is when you write your powers of 10 in the following method, where you have the 4 and then you have times 10 to the power of 3 or to the power of 2, which will be 400, and 4 times 10 to the power of 1, which would be 40. So you basically have to count the zeros that are after the number, and then you add them after the 10 here to the power of. And it's in the minuses the other way around when you are doing fractions. So fractions will be 0.4 will be 4 times 10 minus 1. So the minus 1 will refer to the decimal point. The minus is the decimal point. And then how many zeros do you have after the decimal point? So if I have 10 to the power of minus 5, then I will have point for the minus, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, and then a 4. So that will be how standard notation is accepted, because if you have to count all the zeros every single time, and physics is a very specific subject, so as soon as you have numbers that have multiple zeros in front or after due to the size of the experiment or what you are measuring, it is easier to have to the power of as your measurement of zeros instead of writing out all the zeros, because it could take very long when you have a, an experiment that requires various zeros before or after a decimal point. Why is standard notation important in science? Because it speeds up the writing process of your notes. Secondly, it increases the understanding and it can eliminate mistakes, because it is very easy to miss out writing a zero when you are writing multiple zeros before or after a decimal. Thirdly, it's easier to understand and read when you are documenting your lab reports and when you are writing your notes about your project or your experiment. So these are the 3 reasons why standard notation is widely used and accepted. Thank you for joining us in today's session on IGCSE Physics. We hope that this topic has helped you to gain some insight into what you can expect in this curriculum for physics. Enjoy your day. Bye.